Imagine this. You're in a room full of people, music, laughter, conversation, and then you see her. The woman every man has noticed. The one with that magnetic presence, effortless confidence. The kind of woman who doesn't just turn heads, she controls the energy in the room. And here's the thing, she's got options, not one, not two, dozens. Men lining up with their best smiles, loudest stories, biggest wall. It's trying to outshine each other like peacocks in a mating dance. But you're different. You're not here to compete. You're here to make her choose you, not because you're desperate for validation, but because you understand something deeper. You know how real attraction works, not on the surface, but on a psychological, primal level. And once you tap into that, you stop chasing women, they start chasing you. That's what we're breaking down today. This isn't manipulation. This is awareness, strategy, masculine polarity, playing the game on your terms. Because when a hey Val, you woman has options. The man who stands out is the one who stays rooted in his truth, while subtly triggering her biology to choose him. Performance mode vs presence. Most guys think that to be chosen, they have to impress her. They step into what Neil Strauss calls performance mode. Little actors auditioning for her attention. Look at my job, check out my body, see my car, watch how funny I am. But here's the raw truth. The moment you try to impress a woman, she instinctively places herself above you. And worse, she feels it, that subtle tension, that quiet neediness. It's like wearing cologne made of insecurity. You can't smell it, but she can. Women don't choose the best performer. They choose the man who doesn't need to perform. The man with nothing to prove, the one so grounded in his own worth that her attention becomes a bonus, not a need. Neil Strauss called this man the natural. He doesn't overthink, doesn't run mental scripts. He's just aligned, calm, confident, magnetic. And you'll notice something interesting. He says the least and attracts the most. Why? Because mystery is magnetic. What really holds her attention, here's what most guys miss. When a woman has choices, she's not comparing money or abs. Those things grab attention, but they don't hold it. What keeps her? Emotional tension, that cocktail of uncertainty and desire. That feeling of, I want to figure this guy out. Flipping the frame, so how do you become that guy? It starts with flipping the frame. Instead of seeing her as the prize, you become the prize. Change your inner dialogue from, how do I get her to like me? To, is this woman aligned with what I value? The shift is subtle, but powerful. Suddenly, your energy changes. She feels it even if she can't explain it. Let's say she's stunning, used to attention. If you start complimenting her like every other guy, you reinforce what she already knows. She's desirable, she's in control. But if you show up grounded, maybe playfully tease her, challenge something she says, you disrupt the script. You break her pattern, you say something like, all the guys here are boring. You, smirks, maybe you're just too used to being chased. You don't really let yourself be surprised, do you? Boom, now she's intrigued, maybe a little annoyed, but you've sparked feeling, and that's everything. Because men fall for what they see, women fall for what they feel. Controlled detachment, here's another tool, controlled detachment. Most guys panic if she doesn't text back. They double text, overthink, chase, but the man who gets chosen, he doesn't flinch, he has options, he has purpose, he's not orbiting her attention like a lost satellite. He pulls her in by being unshakable. That stillness, that calm confidence, that's what makes her wonder, why isn't this guy trying harder? What's different about him? That's the seed of obsession. Leading from purpose, David Data, The Way of the Superior Man, said it best. The feminine is magnetized by a man on his path. Not one who bends to her emotions, not one who loses himself to please her. She doesn't want to lead you. She wants to feel that you're already leading yourself when she senses that she starts chasing, not because you begged, but because she feels safe and challenged. Breaking her patterns. Now imagine this, you're at a bar, you meet a woman who's confident, witty, stunning. Most men would rush in, try to impress. You don't, you observe. You notice her laugh only when she's in control. You sense she's testing you, so you test her back. She says, I always get what I want. You pause, lock eyes, and say, "That's too bad." The best things in life usually make you work for them. She's thrown off, she's not used to that. But you didn't insult her. You challenged her, calmly, playfully, grounded. Now the dynamic shifts. She's not evaluating you, she's intrigued by you. The man who becomes a story hears the truth. She won't always choose the richest, funniest, or even best looking man. She'll choose the one who makes her feel alive, not chaos, not games, just emotional movement. Think of contrast. Most men are one, note always funny, always intense, always agreeable. But a man who can shift from playful to serious, from flirty to grounded, creates mystery. And mystery is unforgettable, because he's not just a guy, he becomes a story, and stories stick. The power of vibe and silence ever had a woman say, "There's just something about you." That means you've bypassed her logic. You've triggered her emotions, not with words, not with money, but with your vibe. That vibe comes from internal validation, from knowing who you are before you ever say a word. Robert Greene called this strategic detachment. You're involved but never controlled. Present but not needy, she tests you. You don't react, you smirk. You hold eye contact, you let the silence do the heavy lifting. Silence, when owned, creates tension. And tension is where attraction lives. Seeing beyond the surface, want to be unforgettable. See her, not just her beauty, but her depth. Notice the pause in her voice, the flicker in her eyes. Reflect it back with curiosity. You say you're over it, but something in your tone says otherwise. That lands. That stays with her. You didn't just speak, you felt her. Emotional contrast equals magnetic energy. The most attractive men are emotionally agile. They aren't just the funny guy, or the cool guy, or the alpha. They're a spectrum. They tease but can go deep. They flirt but stay grounded. They're confident but human. This emotional contrast creates spikes. Moments she feels in her body, moments she remembers. And when you add in polarization, the willingness to disagree, hold strong opinions, and not fold for approval, you become rare. And rare equals valuable. The truth most men miss. Here's the truth most men avoid. Attraction is not a transaction. You don't get her because you did everything right. It's not logical. Attraction is emotional. It's primal. It's irrational. Women don't fall for checklists. They fall for energy, for feeling. That's why the guy who makes her feel the most wins. Reversing the qualification, dynamic. Most guys try to earn her approval, but the magnetic man flips the script. You say, "I love confident women, but entitlement's a turn off." What's your take? That's not a line, that's a frame. You're setting the tone, you're leading the dynamic, and when she feels she has to earn you, she becomes invested. Because what's earned is valued. You don't say you're high value. You live in a way that lets her discover it. The final shift: you want to be chosen. Then stop performing, stop pretending, stop chasing, start embodying. Be the man who leads himself, who doesn't need to say a word to command attention, who makes her feel safe, challenged, curious, alive. That's the man she remembers, the man she chooses even when she has the world at her feet. If this message hit home, let me know. Comment below what part made you reflect the most, and if you're ready to stop hoping and start leading, subscribe. This isn't a dating channel. It's a call to become undeniable. You bring the fire. I'll keep giving you the tools. Let's wake men up one mind at a time. The game is yours, and she's already watching.